Good evening. Hi, Suman. Hi, TPMK. Hi, Ranjit. Guys, may I know from which school you people are? Do text me in a chat box whether I'm an audible and my screen is visible to everyone properly. Or else if I had any problem from my end, I will correct it. Am I audible, right? Do text me in a chat box once. Yes. Thank you, Suman. I think from 13th onwards, you people also are going to facing the exam, right? Last annual exam. We'll start our session today within 3 minutes. Okay. Before that, just for a wrap up session, right? Let me know from which school you people are and how is your studies are going on. And myself, Sham, I'm working as a program associate JME Haveri for the physics team. And those who are watching in a YouTube, guys, if you have any doubt, means please drop your doubt in the chat box meanwhile. And the YouTube session will be running around 1 minute later. Okay, that's great. Okay, let us start our today's session, guys. Okay, in this today's session, we are going to start with a new chapter that is heat and thermodynamics. Last chapter, actually, we discussed about the oscillational waves. Okay, actually, I'm helping here only for the board examination, and majorly if we are talking about any problem is that is also around KCET or NEET level, not J level problems I took here. Okay, only up to the level of KCET and NEET because of your exam. If I'm doing this lesson means it should be helpful for your class examination. That's why. Okay, guys. Do you know why I kept this figure here? Right hand side, my wheel here. Do you know the what is the reason I kept this one here? Uh, is it possible to guess? Can you guess, guys, why I kept here? Is there any idea? टॉपिक है आज का हीट एंड थर्मल एक्सपेंशन. Okay, what is the need of this wheel? Why this wheel? Why? देखो इधर, actually the one more point is the expansion. Okay, if we give the heat to any object means object will definitely expand. We can observe this one in our rural area also. The people those who are actually made this wheel. Actually this is a wheel of ox wheel होता है ना, right? उसका है. इधर देखो, these are actually this is made from wood. Basically is made from wood. Okay, on the wood they are going to coat this one with the iron. Iron का एक coating होता है, correct ना? But this iron coating is not completely one complete circle. They are going to break this iron compartment into 2 or 3 breaks, and each compartment they will give a small amount of gap. Do you know why? During the when it is moving, when it is rolling on the road, okay, due to the friction, this iron will become very heat or hot होता है. When it become very heat, at the time object will obviously क्या होता है? Expand होता है, right? When it is expand, right, it needs some amount of, it needs some space to cover the space, correct now? That's why they will going to leave some amount of space here. That's why I kept this figure in a first page itself. Okay, this is a curious thing which I look in my life. Okay, look at here. Actually being a science student, we are not at think like this, but being in rural area peoples, they don't know even science what it is, but they know how the science thing will be happen in our life, right? This is a best example for that thing to understand the expansion of a material when it is get heated. Clear? Correct है ना? अरे यार बात करो. ओके, कोई बात नहीं. चलो आज का क्लास का स्टार्ट करता है विद द हेल्प ऑफ द टॉपिक हीट. ओके, हीट क्या होता है गाइस? बेसिकली here I given one small definition for the heat. Okay, here heat is represents here, there is the energy being transferred between a two bodies or adjacent part of a body as a result of temperature difference. They are saying heat क्या होता है? Basically they are saying it's an energy. Obviously it's an energy, correct ना? We can say this one like this. मान लो, देखो इधर एक मेरा पास क्यूब है. क्या है इधर? बॉक्स है. ओके, दिस इज द बॉक्स. इनसाइड द बॉक्स I will put some amount of molecules. Molecules है. Okay, if these molecules will get some amount of energy, if they are get means what they will do? Obviously they will start to move either side from their main position, correct now? When they start to move either side of their main position, they will get some amount of kinetic energy, right? This each one molecule will get kinetic energy, no? Like that all the molecule in that box have the kinetic energy. This average value of kinetic energy of this molecule said they know, we call that one as an heat. It's very simple. Average kinetic energy of a molecule in a system we called as an heat. That's it. Clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? Okay, cool. And I will give 2 statements, guys, here. Okay, good. Yes, Suman, thank you. I will give 2 statements. Which of this statement is correct? You have to identify. First statement is that heat of the body. Okay. Second statement is heat in the body. Among these two, I will give the name A, B. Which is the correct statement? Let me know. Which is the correct statement among these two equations? I'm waiting for your answers. Craziest answer. Heat of the body or heat in the body? Which is the correct answer? Great. But ये दोनों equation wrong है. दोनों sentence wrong है. We can't define like this heat. Okay. Heat of the body, heat in the body. These two are wrong in physics. Okay. Actually, always heat flows from one body to another body. This is what the correct statement. Okay, like this, if you see means it is correct. Okay, if suppose they ask heat of the body or heat in the body, these two are exactly wrong statement. We can't define like this. Heat will be, if you are going to define means always it flows from one body to another body due to their temperature difference. ये टेम्परेचर कहाँ से आ गया? ये टेम्परेचर क्या है? टेम्परेचर क्या है? I told you guys, this is one box means inside the box molecules will have an energy. Okay, average kinetic energy, we call this one as an heat. Correct ना? Average kinetic energy को हम कह दे बोल दिया थे heat, right? But okay, this heat को measure करने के लिए एक physical quantity चाहिए, right? To measurement of this heat. To measurement of this heat, we required on physical quantity. क्या चाहिए? एक physical quantity चाहिए. That physical quantity we called temperature. Right? Temperature and heat both are not the same quantities. Okay. Heat is the average kinetic energy of all the molecules in a system. And this average kinetic energy is the no energy of all the molecules. इसको measure करने के लिए एक physical quantity चाहिए. That physical quantity we call temperature. Clear? Hope it is clear. Okay, and then I told here heat flows. Correct now? Heat flows from one body to another body. When it flows, no, due to this temperature difference. When there is a temperature difference, then only the heat will be flow, or else heat won't flow at any point. Clear? I will give you an example. देखो इधर. This is the body A. Here it is. Body A. इसका temperature है 10 degree centigrade. And body B is there. इसका temperature है 8 degree centigrade. Right? That's why here temperature, average kinetic energy of all the molecules in a body A is greater than the average kinetic energy of molecules in a body B. Right? Either average kinetic energy of all the molecules is greater than same average kinetic energy of molecule B. That's why here heat will be flow from body A to body B. Clear ना? Average kinetic energy value कितना हो गया इधर? 10 degree centigrade. इधर तो 8. That's why heat will be flow from 10 degree centigrade to 8 degree centigrade. अरे यार सिंपल है इसको मालूम करने के लिए. देखो इधर मेरा पास दो बकेट है. क्या है? दो buckets. These are the two buckets. Inside these two buckets, I'm going to fill the water up to this range. This is the range of water in dono side. Okay. Now what I will do, I will connect these two with a pipe. This is a bucket A. This is bucket B. Okay. Now tell me, is there any water will be flow from bucket A to B or B to A? No, obviously, right? No. Because ये दोनों को level है ना water same है. That's why net transfer of water will be 0. Right? Now what I will do? Now I will take out 2 liters of water from B. Bucket B से 2 liter water लेता मैं बाहर. Now the level of water will be up to this much. Now water will be flow from. May I know the answer? Obviously. Tell me. Yes. Now the water will be flow from bucket A to bucket B. Correct now? This is just because of, yes, right, bro, right. Awesome. This is just because of the net energy level will be here B में कम हो गया, इसलिए क्या हो गया, water will be flow हो गया. Similarly temperature also. मान लो, imagine this is actually summer. Okay, just imagine in winter कैसे होता है मौसम, right? Winter, right? You need sweater to survive yourself, right? And your classroom windows, which they are made from the iron, means when you touch the iron means you will get very cold, right? You will feel like a very cool because your body is too hot and that iron rod is very cool. After some certain time, if you're going to hold for a long time, around 2 to 3 minutes, after then you won't feel anything. You won't feel anything. Meanwhile, क्या हो गया इधर? Actually, the heat will be flow from your body to the that iron rod, which is colder, right? After certain time क्या हो गया? दोनों का temperature same हो गया. After then, the net transfer of energy, means temperature, heat will not take place. Up to that point, you will feel like that iron will be cold, your body will be hot, right? This is what the flow of heat. You might be observed in this figure also. Here, one end of the figure, I'm giving heat. Okay, I'm supplying the heat. When inside the molecule, क्या होता है? I told you in oscillation also, vibration of molecules, how they carries the energy. Correct now? These molecules, starting molecules will receive the energy, heat energy, and later on they will transfer to the neither atom or molecules, and after then it will be transferred to another neither. Like this, the heat will be transferred till the end of the molecules, right? मैंने लिख रहा हूँ इधर कुछ भी नहीं आ रहा. Just a minute guys. Just a minute, hold on. Some glitch happened here. Yes, it is coming too late. I don't know why. I return. Okay, like this. I neighboring molecules क्या करता है? The opta and heat को transfer करता है from one end to another. This is all about the heat. Okay, simple था. Easy में explain किया मैंने. कोई problem तो नहीं है ना? Okay. Next, heat is a physical quantity, guys. Heat is a physical quantity, we all know, right? Heat को represent करते हैं हम from the letter Q. Q is the letter which represents the heat, and इसका SI unit होता है. Heat is a form of energy, means obviously we need to represent this one with the letter joule. Joule is the SI unit for heat. Okay. While writing full name, try to write in a smaller letter because joule is the scientist name. Rule होता है. While writing in a symbol, write capital. Clear? Clear na? This is the SI unit. And coming to the next one, CGS unit. CGS unit भी होता है, right? CGS unit क्या होता है ना इधर? Calorie. क्या होता है? Calorie. Clear? Here 1 calorie value. Calorie का short form है CAL. Okay, 1 calorie का value होता है 4.18 joule. कितना? 1 calorie means it is none other than 4.18 joule. Note on this one. This is very important. Clear? Is it clear? It is nothing but guys, मान लो ये ऑब्जेक्ट है ना, इसका इनिशियल टेम्परेचर था 10 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. ओके, इसका मास था 1 ग्राम. ओके, टोटल मास ऑफ द सिस्टम इज 1 ग्राम. to increase to 11 degree centigrade means 1 degree centigrade increase करने के लिए कितना amount of heat देना चाहिए. That is what the 1 calorie. That's it. 4.18 joule. Clear? Okay, if it is clear means yeah. Here we have a beautiful question, right? The question says here, guys, what is the change in potential energy in calories of 10 kg mass after 10 meter fall? Change in potential energy. First, they write down what are the things they given. Here mass they given, m is equal to 10 kg. 10 meter height से fall हो रहा है means height they given. H is equal to 10 meter. We need to write find out the value of potential energy. U value find out करना. What is the formula to find out the potential energy? Hello guys, Mandya team. Simple. Potential energy, it is just due to change in its position it arises. Meanwhile, we can write mgh. Correct? Here U is equal to mass they given 10. G value they given. If they are not given means also you need to write down. G value will be always you need to take 10 meter per second square. It is depending upon the problem. Okay, 10 meter per second square. Sometimes we will write this one as 9.8 meter per second square. Okay, and then height of fall they given. Height kitna? 10 meter. Okay, total energy will become kitna hota hai guys? Total energy 10 tens are 100, 100 tens are 1000 joule. Correct now? Yes, 1000 joule. But answer should not be in joule. They are already told it should be in calorie. Correct now? How you will convert this one to calorie? Now you need to divide this one with 4.18 joule. Right? Now it will be converted as in calorie. Correct now? Whatever the answer you will get, no, it should be in calorie. Calculate it, no problem. Clear? Okay, we'll come to the next question. Next, not question, concept. Next concept है specific heat. Specific heat. देखो नाम तो कितना सुंदर है specific heat का, concept भी उतना सुंदर. कैसे? देखो इधर राइट हैंड साइड में एक फिगर है ना, इधर kept on candle. Okay, it is actually supplying some amount of heat. Heat supply कर रहा है means I'm going to write forward, going forward Q as an heat. Q stands for guys heat. Okay, and inside this conical flask some substance is there. Some substance means उसका पास क्या होता है? Mass होता है. Correct ना? Okay. Before giving heat, ये mass का temperature होता है, मान लो इधर. This is the temperature reading. First one, T1. After giving continuously this amount of heat, the temperature will be rises to another level. I'm going to call this one as an T2. Clear what I'm saying? Here मान लो ये दोनों को टेम्परेचर डिफरेंस है ना, हो गया टेम्परेचर डिफरेंस हो गया ड्यू टू द गिवन अमाउंट ऑफ हीट, ड्यू टू द गिवन अमाउंट ऑफ हीट. मान लो ये दोनों टेम्परेचर डिफरेंस कितना है? 1 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. हाउ मच? ओनली 1 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. ओके. मीनवाइल द मास ऑफ अ बॉडी इज आल्सो मान लो 1 kg. कितना? 1 kg. मीन्स 1 kg मास को 1 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज करने के लिए कितना अमाउंट ऑफ हीट वी नीड टू प्रोवाइड? हाउ मच अमाउंट ऑफ हीट वी नीड टू प्रोवाइड फॉर अ सब्सटेंस टू इंक्रीज 1 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड ऑफ 1 किलोग्राम मास? मान लो सेम है, 1 किलोग्राम मास का टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज करना है, कितना? 1 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड इंक्रीज करना है. Meanwhile, how much amount of heat you need to supply? This is what the thing which we need to calculate, that specific physical quantity we call specific heat. Clear? I hope it is clear. बहुत simple है, बहुत simple है. If I write the mathematical formula, no, you will get to know completely idea about it. देखो इधर. Yes, yes, good Suman. Thank you for your response in continuous response. I really appreciate it, bro. Okay, then look at here. मान लो Q value is proportional to the mass. Okay, 1 degree centigrade increase करना है means here some mass होता है, few substance होता है, few substance के लिए थोड़ा energy देने से suddenly temperature will be increased होता है. Few substances are like that. If you continuously give an amount of heat, large amount of heat, to increase 1 degree centigrade also. For example, iron. Iron, if you're going to take means 1 kg iron, it required it required 10 units of heat to rise 1 degree centigrade. मान लो. Same if I take sand. If I take sand, okay, of 1 kg, same mass, here same unit, okay, to rise the 1 degree centigrade we require more heat than the iron. करेक्ट ना? आयरन के लिए कितना अमाउंट ऑफ हीट प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं आप, उतने से ज्यादा देना पड़ता है. That's why heat, the value of heat is directly proportional to the mass. Can I write this one? Can I write like this? थोड़ा स्पीड भी हो रहा है. Okay, if you feel like that means please do let me. Okay, and then second one is proportional to change in temperature. Okay, इतना amount of heat you are providing, that much of temperature also increases. Correct? ये दोनों इक्वेशन को क्या करता है, मैंने क्लब करता हूँ. राइट? क्लब करने के बाद क्या मिलता है, देखो, Q is proportional to m delta T. Q is proportional to m delta T. Here I am going to replace this proportionality constant. I will bring one constant value to replace this one. I called S. Okay, yes, m delta T. Here S stands for, guys, specific heat capacity. Specific heat capacity. It's a constant. It is depending upon the material. Each material have their different specific heat capacity value. Okay, I will tell you what is that. Okay, if you want to write the formula for this one means just interchange it. Take m delta T to left hand side, then it will become, देखो, S is equal to Q divided by m delta T. Correct now? This is what the expression for the specific heat capacity. Q divided by m delta T. Right. I will tell you that answer. I will tell you Monday, guys. Okay. Up to this point is understood, right? Okay, इसको SI unit का लिखना है. Okay, what we need to write here? Again, we need to write here SI unit. SI unit कैसे लिखता है? S is equal to formula लिखो first, Q divided by m into delta T. करेक्ट ना? ये फॉर्मूला के ऊपर हम SI यूनिट लिखना चाहिए. Q means it is a heat energy. एनर्जी के लिए जूल होता है, डिवाइडेड बाय मास मींस kg. डेल्टा T मींस चेंज इन टेम्परेचर. टेम्परेचर के लिए SI यूनिट क्या होता है? केल्विन होता है. केल्विन होता है. ओके, दिस इज द SI यूनिट फॉर स्पेसिफिक हीट कैपेसिटी. क्लियर? Okay, now I will clear your problems, guys. Okay, yes, good. Now this is the SI unit. ये क्या है? SI unit है. Now you need to write this one in terms of CGS unit. CGS unit means Standard of international is separate, CGS unit is separate. Okay, CGS means centimeter for the length, and G stands for grams, S stands for second. Okay, here joule, how to write? Already I told you, calorie is the CGS unit for the joule, right? Exactly. Okay, now calorie divided by kg के replace करना है ग्राम से, ग्राम. Okay, and then Kelvin को replace करना है degree centigrade. This is what the CGS unit for specific heat capacity. Specific heat capacity. You may write in the symbol also, there is no problem. I will write this one. Here gram means GM degree centigrade. Clear now? Okay, well, if it is clear means, and then we need to know one point here. Specific heat of water कितना होता है? They will say, they will ask. Okay, specific heat of water will be 4200 joule per kg degree centigrade. Okay, this is one of the constant value for the water. Water के लिए 4200 joule per kg per degree centigrade. To increase 1 degree centigrade, of water, we need to provide the 4200 joule amount of heat, right? 1 degree centigrade of 1 kg mass. Clear? मान लो this is the volume. Okay, empty volume. इसका अंदर क्या है? वाटर फिल हो गया है. Inside this one, water is filled. The mass of water is 1 kg. कितना kg? 1 kg. To increase its temperature to 1 degree centigrade, how much amount of heat energy we need to provide here? That is 4200 joule. This much amount of heat we need to provide. This is for water. Right? Okay, well, we'll move to the next topic. हाँ, इधर एक क्वेश्चन आ गया. अरे एक बार एक क्वेश्चन आता है, टॉपिक मूव होने के बाद. Heat required to increase the temperature of 1 kg of water to 20 degree centigrade. How much heat is required? Guys, इसको आप ही कैलकुलेट करना है. How much heat is required for a 1 kg mass? कितना? 1 kg mass of water to increase 20 degree centigrade. Delta T value they given. Find out the value. Find it and tell me the answer. सिंपल है, बोलता हूँ. देखो इधर कैलकुलेट करने के लिए फार्मूला क्या यूज करना है? Q is equal to S M delta T. Correct now? And then here mass they given, temperature they given, specific heat of water you need to write down here. Right? Write down the specific heat of water and calculate it. This is the homework question for all of you. This is the homework question. Okay. Homework question को answer आता है. There is no doubt. You will calculate this one in a joule. Okay. Try to calculate this one in terms of calories. Okay. Calorie में try करो. This is my real homework. Clear? Okay. Note on this problem first. Heat required to increase the temperature of 1 kg water by 20 degree centigrade. Okay. We'll move to the next point. Yes. here actually heat capacity and thermal capacity is okay, we'll come to the first heat capacity. Later on I will explain this graph, it is by mistake happened. Okay, heat capacity क्या होता है और thermal capacity क्या होता है guys? Same like a specific heat capacity, but here the thing is that heat capacity we are mentioning just as like that, it is a mass. Okay, this is a body of mass m, इसका टेम्परेचर राइज हो रहा है, टेम्परेचर राइज हो रहा है to some certain degree, 1 degree to 2 degree centigrade. To rise this one, how much amount of heat you need to supply? That's it. This is known as the heat capacity, or else we can call this one as a thermal capacity also. Clear? Similar way, there is no change, same meaning deta hai, but here we are not exactly measuring the things. Yes, obviously right. Simple, we are not measuring the temperature, actually we are providing the heat to the object. Okay, that is known as the here thermal capacity, means how much changes will be causes by the providing the heat. Simply we will write Q is equal to S into M. Okay, here M stands for again specific heat capacity only for the heat capacity or thermal capacity. Okay, that's it. And then this is the graph which is very important, guys. This is a graph which is saying actually specific heat capacity versus temperature. Okay, when the temperature will be 0, specific heat capacity of a block will be maximum. As a temperature increases, specific heat capacity will be decreases. It is continuously decreases up to 35 degrees centigrade for all the molecules. Okay, after this point, further increasing in temperature, the specific heat capacity value also increases. Okay, this is actually, guys, for your board, meanwhile for your class exam it is very important, for your class examination. Okay, take down this graph, specific heat capacity versus temperature. Okay, well, we'll move to the next concept, that is calorimetry. A calorimetry क्या है? Guys, did you see this calorimetry anywhere in your lab? लैब में होता है कैलोरीमेट्री. क्या है कैलोरीमेट्री? Actually, we are using this calorimetry to measure the heat of the body. कैसे? मान लो this is one object. Okay, इसके अंदर एक लिक्विड है, उसका टेम्परेचर है ये, उसका टेम्परेचर है 10 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. कितना? 10 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. Here another one substance है B bowl. Okay, इसका अंदर भी एक लिक्विड है, उसका टेम्परेचर है 50 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. 50 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. Actually, both are having a different temperature. Initially, this is T1, this is T2. T1 and T2. Okay, what if I'm going to mix this A to mix B? A में होता है ना लिक्विड, उसको B के अंदर pour करता हूँ. What I will do? I will pour the liquid A into liquid B. Don't say, sir, the liquid will be come out like this. Okay, vessel थोड़ा ज़्यादा है. Okay, now tell me, guys, what happened? What will be happen? What happens when I pour the liquid A into B? Yes, obviously, guess it once. Actually, A का टेम्परेचर क्या है? less than B. Correct now? Right? When I mix liquid of A to liquid of B, right? Temperature of A क्या होता है? Increase होता है. Increasing in temperature, right? But temperature B क्या होता है? 50 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड मीन्स इसका टेम्परेचर डिक्रीज होता है. करेक्ट ना? मीन वाइल बॉडी ये है ना, लिक्विड ये, इट गेन्स हीट, हीट को गेन करता है. बॉडी भी लॉस द हीट. सिंपल है गाइस. एक्चुअली when you going for the bath, taking bath, if the water is too hot means क्या करते हैं आप? कोल्ड वाटर को उसको मिक्स करते हैं, राइट? कोल्ड वाटर, हॉट वाटर. When you are going to mix the cold water into the hot water, the cold water gains the energy and hot water lost its heat energy. ये प्रोसेस होता है. इसके अलावा इसके in this moment what will be the change in temperature, right? We need to measure. That measurement will be done by using the calorimeter. Calorimeter is a simple instrument guys. Actually देखो इधर राइट साइड दिख रहा है ना, दिस इज द वुडन बॉक्स. ये क्या है? वुडन बॉक्स. बिकॉज व्हाई वी आर कीपिंग दिस वुडन बॉक्स मींस दिस अ क्लोज्ड सिस्टम. एक्चुअली इट वोंट लीव द हीट टू गो आउट. आउटसाइड चलने के लिए अलो नहीं करता है. दैट्स व्हाई इट इज अ क्लोज्ड सिस्टम फॉर अस, फॉर up to completion of the experiment. ओके. एंड देन इसके अंदर एक कॉपर होता है, कॉपर सिलेंडर टाइप होता है. उसके अंदर क्या लिक्विड डालते हैं, एक स्टेरर भी होता है. दिस इज अ सिंपल डिवाइस टू मेजर द कैलोरीमेटर. क्लियर है ना? ओके. मैथमेटिकली वी नीड टू कैलकुलेट नाउ. मान लो ये पहला 10 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड था, दिस इज 50 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. आफ्टर द मिक्सचर व्हाट विल बी द टेम्परेचर, और एल्स टेम्परेचर ऑफ द मिक्सचर क्या होता है, फाइंड आउट करना चाहिए ना. हेलो, am I audible, right guys? Now check it once, check it once, check once. Actually थोड़ा poor network है इधर, maybe that's also problem. Speakers, microphone, right? Now am I audible, right? Let me know guys. Do check me RS, I want to check it. चेक करो एक बार. am I audible, right? Yeah, it's audible properly. हाँ. Okay, sure guys. Okay, this is what the calorimetric process. Now we need to calculate the mixture of the temperature. How to calculate this mixture of temperature? मान लो इधर, मान लो I told you that one body will loses the heat, another body will gains the heat. Correct now? We'll write here heat lost by the body, heat loss is equal to heat gain. After then only these two bodies will attain the temperature, one common temperature. Now heat के लिए formula क्या है? Q1. I will write this side as a Q2, right? Q1 के लिए formula MR, yes, M1 S1 change in temperature, DT1 is equal to here, or else you write DT here, S2 M2 DT2, or else DT1. Okay, next दोनों साइड मास सेम होता है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. or else if it is different means then we can keep that one also. Okay, S1 specific heat capacity also different, and M1 if it is different means write in a different way. Change in temperature कैसे लिखना है? फर्स्ट टेम्परेचर क्या था देखो, This is the first temperature T1, right? Okay, we'll take this one as a first because it is heat losses होता है ना इसलिए. Okay, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, दोनों में एक ले लो. टेम्परेचर कुछ था, लॉस होके मिक्सचर के टेम्परेचर को आ गया कॉमन टेम्परेचर माइनस सॉरी इक्वल्स S2 M2 हियर एक्चुअली कॉमन टेम्परेचर को आ गया किधर से, लो टेम्परेचर से T2. उधर थोड़ा उल्टा है. Here I written like this, loss and as well as gain in this term. Okay, this is what the formula for the calorimetry. Actually, this is a calorimetry working on the principle of, guys, this is very important. On what principle the calorimetry will be worked, they will ask. Okay, calorimetry will be working on the principle of heat lost by the body is equal to heat gained by the body. This is what the principle of calorimetry. Principle of calorimetry. Clear? Here you may see this one formula here. If T1 is greater than T2, then only this is valid. If T2 is greater than T1 means you need to write ulta. Here temperature को उल्टा लिखना चाहिए. T1 will become here, T2 will become here. Okay, Tm stand for temperature of the mixture. Temperature of the mixture. This is all about calorimetry. This is all about calorimetry. क्या कुछ explain करना है क्या इधर? नहीं. Everything is over about calorimetry. Okay. Then, yes, relation between specific heat and water equivalent. Yes, guys. Actually, this is very important. Actually, we got to know that specific heat. Correct now? Specific heat क्या होता है? Specific heat is required. Heat required to rise the temperature to 1 degree centigrade of a unit mass. Correct now? मान लो, this is for water. Okay. The same thing we need to analyze for the any substance, any another substance means heat required for that particular substance to rise in temperature. Correct now? We'll write in the same way. Will you agree this one? Will you agree this one? देखो इधर figure show कर रहा है इधर. देखो इधर. Here 1 kg water is there. Okay. To rise the 1 kg water to 1 degree centigrade. To 1 degree centigrade, we will give some amount of heat Q. We will give some amount of heat that is Q. Q. Okay. Similarly, इधर 1 kg gold है. कितना? 1 kg gold है. Similar 1 kg of water in the same sense 1 kg of gold. Okay. How much of amount of heat you will provide to rise 1 degree centigrade? Or else दोनों साइड Q amount of heat देने से कितना टेम्परेचर राइज होता है? सेम होता है ना? नहीं. Right? Here temperature rising will be different for different material. Based on the given amount of Q, already I told you. Here we are going to writing that water equivalent. Based on the water equivalent, we are going to compare the other things here. Other things को क्या कर रहे हैं हम? Compare कर रहे हैं. That is what the concept here. Relation between specific heat and water equivalent. Clear now? Let me know once. Let me know once. Is it clear? Good. Yes, right. Okay. It is the amount of water which requires that same amount of heat for the same temperature rises for the other object. Clear? इसको analogy करना है means मान लो this is me, this is my friend, this is me, this is my friend. Okay. To complete 1 kilometer distance from here to here, there is a distance of 1 kilometer. कितना है 1 kilometer? How much amount of, okay, मान लो टू कंप्लीट दिस पाथ 1 किलोमीटर डिस्टेंस कंप्लीट करने के लिए मुझे 10 किलो कैलोरीज एनर्जी चाहिए, 10 किलो कैलोरीज एनर्जी चाहिए, बिकॉज मेरा मास है 50 kg। मेरा फ्रेंड है, उसका मास थोड़ा ज्यादा है, थोड़ा मोटा है, वो बंदा थोड़ा मोटा है, इसलिए इसका मास तो 60 kg है। ओके, टू कंप्लीट दिस 1 किलोमीटर, to complete this 1 kilometer, how much amount of energy is required for it? Obviously more than that, more than me, correct now? That is what the things which we are writing here. Comparatively me, how much energy is required, right? That we need to compare. That is what the relation between specific heat and water equal. कुछ एक्सप्लेन करना है क्या मुझे, देखता हूँ। That's it. Okay, next concept है phase change. Guys, up to now what we studied, no specific heat. Here also same thing. Phase change means here also we will study the same thing. Phase change already you know guys, solid से liquid होता है, liquid से क्या होता है, vaporized होता है, right? Liquid से gas, gas से plasma state. Plasma is the final state of matter. You know, right? Now to convert solid to liquid, to convert solid to liquid, how much percentage of heat you need to supply? किधर से किधर, solid to liquid, correct ना? Similar way, how much amount of heat is required for conversion of liquid to gas? And similar way, how much amount of heat is required to convert gaseous molecule to plasma state? Right? These are the things which are under the concept of phase change. Here also we will learn the thing in the same way, but the formula will be Q is equal to M into L. Simple. Okay, say here also, here the providing, what you are providing the heat, it is directly proportional to mass. That's it. That's it. Here we are not going to specify, are not going to study any change in temperature. Okay, same thing here, but we are understanding here change in phase means temperature continuously. If you are providing this heat, heat को continuously provide करने से some matter में change हो रहा है, वो change analyze कर रहा है. That is what the phase change concept. Okay, here Q is proportional to M. Again Q को equal करता है proportionality constant remove करके. Okay, it will become M into L. Okay, here L stands for latent heat. L stands for guys latent heat. Latent heat means we can call this one as hidden heat also. Correct now? Hidden heat. Correct? Hidden heat. And then latent heat के लिए formula क्या होता है? L is equal to Q by M and dimension, sorry, SI unit क्या होता है? Joule per kg. It is the SI unit. And in CGS unit क्या होता है? लिखो एक बार. CGS unit जूल के लिए कैलोरी, केजी के लिए ग्राम. कैलोरी पर ग्राम इज द CGS unit. इसको डायमेंशनल फार्मूला लिखना है, मींस कैसे लिखता है? जूल मींस kg मीटर स्क्वायर सेकेंड टू द पावर ऑफ -2 डिवाइडेड बाय अगेन ऑन kg. kg से kg कैंसिल हो गया. डायमेंशनल फार्मूला क्या होता है इधर? L we know M L T we will write. mass there is no mass, 0. length है 2, time है -2. this is the dimensional formula for latent heat. clear ना? like this you need to write. इधर फेस चेंज हो गया. फेस चेंज में डिफरेंट होता है ना. सॉलिड से लिक्विड, लिक्विड से गैस, लाइक दैट। देखो इधर फर्स्ट एनालॉजी क्या है, इधर लेटेंट हीट ऑफ फ्यूजन देखते हैं फर्स्ट। ओके, heat supplied to a substance which changes its state at a constant temperature. Guys, this is very important. When phase will be changes, means solid से लिक्विड हो रहा है, मीन वाइल इसका टेम्परेचर तो क्या होना चाहिए, कांस्टेंट। टेम्परेचर शुड बी कांस्टेंट। मान लो आइस से लिक्विड हो गया, प्रोसेस वी कॉल्ड मेल्टिंग एट कांस्टेंट टेम्परेचर, एंड लिक्विड वेपराइज्ड हो गया, वी कॉल दिस प्रोसेस एज evaporation, and here also under the temperature should be constant. Clear now? This is the latent heat, or else you can say like that, वेपर को लिक्विड भी कर सकता है कंडेंसेशन प्रोसेस से, एंड लिक्विड को आइस भी मीन सॉलिड भी कर सकते हैं फ्रीजिंग प्रोसेस में, राइट? दिस इज आल्सो लेटेंट हीट. So how much amount of heat is required to convert the vapor to liquid, to convert liquid to ice? Correct now? That is called the latent heat. Clear now? And then latent heat of vaporization. Vaporization बोल दिया मैंने एक ही पिक्चर में. एक्चुअली लिक्विड को क्या करना है, आपको गैसियस स्टेट में कन्वर्ट करना है. हाउ मच अमाउंट ऑफ हीट इज रिक्वायर्ड टू कन्वर्ट 1 kg ऑफ वाटर to gaseous molecule? Correct now? That is known as the latent heat of water, right? इधर सेम ही है, थोड़ा उल्टा पलटा हो गया है कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. देखो इधर, दिस इज एक्चुअली आइस, सॉलिड है ना, 1 kg mass of ice is there. To convert this 1 kg mass to liquid, how much amount of heat is required? ओके, उसको कैलकुलेट करने से हमको मिलता है 80 किलो कैलोरीज पर केजी. गाइस नोट डाउन दिस वन, इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. लेटेंट हीट ऑफ फ्यूजन ऑफ आइस का वैल्यू कितना होता है, 80 किलो कैलोरीज पर किलोग्राम. ओके, 80 किलो कैलोरीज पर किलोग्राम. करेक्ट ना? इसको कैसे सीजीएस यूनिट में लिख सकते हैं आप, कैसे? 80 किलो कैलोरीज डिवाइडेड बाय किलोग्राम है, किलोग्राम को सेपरेट करो, किलो किलो कैंसल, देन इट विल बी 80 कैलोरीज पर ग्राम. मीनवाइल गाइस, आइस को लिक्विड करने के लिए कितना, 1 ग्राम ऑफ आइस को क्या कर रहा है, हम लिक्विड कर रहा है. When it is liquid also, that time also its mass will be same, 1 gram ही होता है, right? At temperature constant, कितना amount of energy is required, 80 calories, right? 80 calories is required to convert 1 gram of ice to solid to liquid. Clear ना? Right? बोल दो चैट बॉक्स में. एंड सिमिलर वे हियर वन मोर थिंग इज दैट, क्या है, हाँ, वेपोराइजेशन. आई डिडंट एक्सप्लेन. वाटर को वेपर करने के लिए मींस गैस करने के लिए कितना कैलोरीज रिक्वायर्ड, 540 किलो कैलोरीज पर केजी. मींस ये बकेट के अंदर वाटर है, ओके, 1 kg अमाउंट ऑफ वाटर इज देयर. I need to supply the heat for this water to convert this one to vapor, right? Gaseous molecule से convert करना है. Convert करने के लिए 1 kg को कितना amount of heat I need to provide, 540 kilo calories, means 1000 calories. Convert this one for then you will get an idea about it. 540 kilo calories per kg means again kilogram, kilo cancel, 540 calorie per gram means 1 gram को 1 gram of water को evaporate करने के लिए, evaporate करने के लिए मीन्स फेस को चेंज करने के लिए, लिक्विड से गैसेस स्टेट को चेंज करने के लिए कितना अमाउंट ऑफ एनर्जी रिक्वायर्ड, 540 कैलोरीज इज रिक्वायर्ड। इसका मीनिंग है, लिखो इधर, टू कन्वर्ट 1 ग्राम ऑफ वाटर टू gas, we required 540 calories of heat. This much amount of heat energy is required to convert 1 gram of water to gas. Clear now? Let me know guys once in a chat box, is it clear? Already time up. Krishna, I think you are late today. Don't know why. Okay, well, this is all about today's class, guys. Yes, Suman. Suman, which school you are from? You belongs to which school? You're continuously dropping a message. Well, bro, well, outstanding performance. Okay. This is all about today's class. Okay. Tomorrow we'll bring another few good topics which are very important for your examination. Clear? Okay. This is all about today's class, guys. Meanwhile, you can drop the class, and if you have any doubt, means you can stay in a call. Okay, then it's fine. We'll connect tomorrow. Until then, take care. Bye bye.